So are you a seller on IndiaMART and you receive a lot of leads and inquiries for your services through IndiaMART? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Salesforce for photography studio services. So I'm an owner of a photography studio and I receive a lot of leads and inquiries through IndiaMART. So now here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive new lead through IndiaMART, I want to add the lead received to my CRM, that is Salesforce, as a new lead so that I can contact with that lead further. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my IndiaMART with my Salesforce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that as a photography studio offering services like weddings, events and portfolio shoots, I receive many leads and inquiries through IndiaMART. So now managing these leads manually can be time consuming and prone to errors. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new inquiry on my IndiaMART account, then automatically I want to add the lead who has sent the inquiry as a new lead in my Salesforce so that I can keep all my inquiries organized in one place. This helps me track follow-ups, categorize potential clients and plan my sales process more effectively. So here on my screen you can see I have already logged in my IndiaMART buyers account and this is a test product that I'm offering on my IndiaMART account. So now here I'm going to add a query and post it on my IndiaMART account in order to check the working of the automation that I've built by connecting my IndiaMART account with my Salesforce account in order to add the inquiries and leads received to my Salesforce CRM as a new lead. So this is the query that I'm posting which says, "Hi, I'm looking for a professional photographer for my wedding scheduled on January 15th. Please share your packages availability and portfolio details. Thanks." So this is the query I'm going to post. I'm going to click on the submit and here you can see it says thank you. That means we have successfully submitted a query over here and I have submitted this query with a buyer account from the name test lead. So now let's go and check our Salesforce. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead in our Salesforce account with the name test lead. And here you can see other details as well. That means we have successfully created a new lead for the new inquiry or lead received in our IndiaMART account. So here I've built this automation by connecting my IndiaMART account with my Salesforce. And now in this video, I'm going to show you that how you can create this automation step by simply connecting your IndiaMART account with your Salesforce account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Salesforce for photography studio services. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here in the left sidebar you can see all the folders that I've created under this folder section to save my workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen, you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as IndiaMART as I'm receiving new leads through my IndiaMART account. So basically IndiaMART is an online marketplace that connects buyers and sellers primarily for business and industrial products. It's like a massive digital directory where businesses can find suppliers for everything from machinery to office supplies. So here in my IndiaMART trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new leads, so that whenever we are going to receive new leads or inquiries through our IndiaMART account, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my IndiaMART account. So this is my IndiaMART seller account, and from here I'm going to click on this lead manager given in the left side bar. And now here under lead manager, I'm going to click on this menu option, and from here I'm going to select import export leads. And now from here I'm going to click on this push API given over here, and here under push API integration, it is asking me to select the source. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the sources available. So here I'm going to select my source as other, and then here it is asking me for the CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So here for the CRM platform name, I'm going to enter the name as Pabbly Connect, and then here it is asking me for the webhook listener URL. So here I need to enter the URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL, and now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save details given over here. And then here it is asking me to reason that why I want to transfer my IndiaMART lead to any other CRM. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see some reasons available. So here I'm going to select a random reason that says I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance. So this is the reason that I've selected, and now I'm going to click on this click to generate OTP. And then here it is asking me to enter the OTP that I have received on my phone. So now here I'm going to enter the OTP. So here I've successfully entered the OTP, and now I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully set up a webhook inside our IndiaMART account, or you can say we have successfully connected our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead in our IndiaMART account. So to generate the test lead, let me take you back to my IndiaMART account. And here to generate the test lead, I'm going to click on this test your webhook listener URL in order to receive a test response in my Pabbly's workflow, that is on this webhook listener URL. So here we are going to do a test submission in order to set up the automation further. So I'm going to click it over here, and from here I'm going to click on this test. And here you can see we have received the curl request header. That means we have successfully sent a test response, or you can say we have successfully generated a test lead in our IndiaMART account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the status as success. Here you can see a unique query ID and the response subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So here we have received the response subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle. But here on my IndiaMART account, I am offering the photography studio services. So here I have received the requirement for empty mineral water bottle because here I have done a test submission and I have generated a test lead in my IndiaMART account. So here if you are receiving live leads for your IndiaMART account, then you will receive the response over here accordingly. So here I've received a test response. That's why I've received a requirement for empty mineral water bottle. And here you can see the other test response where we have received the sender state, pin code, phone number, name, mobile number. Scrolling little down, here you can see the email address, country code, company, city, address. Scrolling little down, and lastly here you can see the query product name, that is mineral water bottle, and the query message which says I want to purchase an empty mineral water bottle. Kindly send me price and other details, quantity, probable order value, and probable requirement type. So again here I'm telling you that I have received a query for empty mineral water bottle because here I've done a test submission. But if you're receiving live leads, then you will receive the query as per the product offerings on your IndiaMART account. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received new leads through IndiaMART, I want to add the lead received to my Salesforce CRM as a new lead. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Salesforce. So, Salesforce is a cloud based platform that helps businesses manage their customer relationships. It's like a one stop shop for tracking leads, sales, and customer interactions all in one place. So, here in my Salesforce Actions tab, I'm going to select my action event as create a lead, so that whenever a new lead is generated in my IndiaMART account, then automatically a new lead is going to be created for the same in my Salesforce account. And now, here to connect my Salesforce with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Salesforce account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Salesforce. And here you can see Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access. So I'm going to give the access to Pabbly Connect by clicking on this allow button given over here, as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward. And then here it is asking me to enter the last name, first name, title, company, and some other details as well. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new leads through IndiaMART, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the last name, I'm going to search for my lead's name. So this is my lead's name, so I'm going to map it over here, and then here it is asking me for the first name. So here this first name is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank, but if you want to add the first name, then you can do it as per your need. And then here it is asking me for the title. So again, this title is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And here for the company, I'm going to search for my lead's company name. So this is my lead's company name, so I'm going to map it over here. And then here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my lead's phone number. Moving forward, here for the email, I'm going to search for my lead's email. So this is my lead's email, and then here it is asking me for the website. So again, this is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. And here for the lead source, I'm going to select the source as web, and then here it is asking me for the status. So I'm going to select the status as open and the rating as hot. So scrolling a little down, and then here it is asking me for the street, city, and country. So I'm going to map the street over here. So for that, I'm going to search for the address. So this is my lead's address, so I'm going to map it over here. And here for the city, I'm going to search for the city. So this is my lead city, so I'm going to map it over here. And here this country is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the ID and the success value as 1. That means we have successfully created a new lead in our Salesforce for the new lead received in our IndiaMART account. So now let's go and check our Salesforce account, and I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new lead with the name Prabhat over here. Here you can see the company name, lead status. Here you can see the phone number, email, rating, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as IndiaMART and our action as Salesforce. And as you all know that I am offering a photography studio services on my IndiaMART account, and I am receiving new leads for the same. So now here what I did was that whenever I'm going to receive new leads through my IndiaMART account, then automatically I want to add the lead received as a new lead in my Salesforce CRM in order to organize all the inquiries received at one place. Okay, so these were the steps to how to add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Salesforce for photography studio services. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. That's all for this video. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.